Okay, doers, it has been an hour. A lot of these shards have grown up into the big boys. Let's see. What? Hey, you doers, what's up? Hey! It's your boy, Happy Chappy here, and welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday, where we are gonna farm some Amethyst Shards. And these right here are the items that you're gonna need. That's 8 comparators and 4 repeaters. We also have 4 droppers in there as well. You are going to need a water source for this farm too as well in order to do the collection, but that is going to be up to you when we get to that. So the first thing that you're going to do is find yourself a geode, obviously, and then find the lowest one here that you absolutely can, and you want to clear a nice 4x4 area around the one that you are going to be farming. Now this is going to require us to get rid of a few of these budding blocks, but that is okay because we can expand these up and into the other ones too as well. So just hold your breath while you just cringe a little bit while doing this. So that's 4 blocks from where the actual amethyst bud starts to grow. So it grows in this spot right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, once you have your area cleared, this is what it should look like here. You want to make sure that you keep as many of these budding blocks that you absolutely could. But you want to have your 4 block gap from where this little bud starts. And now to farm these, you're going to put an observer facing any one of the buds right there, with a dropper facing towards the left, hopper going into that. On the back side, you're going to have 2 comparators coming out, a piece of redstone dust, an observer, take your block of choice, solid block, solid block. So that is what it should look like. Now we're going to take some redstone dust and go 1, 2, 3. On the front of the redstone dust, we're going to put a solid block with a redstone torch right there off of that block. A solid block above the redstone torch, another one above the observer. And then above this budding block right here, what you're going to do is you're going to put a piston facing down. It is as simple as that. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to break the bud that is on here. And we're going to take 4 blocks and we're going to drop them into this dropper as fast as possible. Now, as soon as this first bud grows, the observer is going to pick that up and the system will start and you are automatically harvesting these. Now, the only thing left to do is to do this on all 4 sides. So take your observer, dropper to the left, hopper, comparator, redstone dust, repeater, solid block with a gap, 3 pieces of redstone dust, solid block off of the redstone torch, solid block above the observer, facing down, remove this block right there, and place your 4 items in the dropper. Now, before we do the other 2 sides over here, what we're going to do is we're going to clear out a little area for our collection. So you want to make a 3x3 area below the block. Try your hardest not to destroy it. In this corner here, we're going to remove that block. We're going to put a hopper down inside. And we're going to have it feeding into a double chest right here to collect all of your shards. You want to put a piece of glass or something right here to stop the water, but then you're going to take your water source, place it right there, and feed it going into that hopper. And with that done, now we can just repeat this on the final 2 sides. So we're going to put down a temporary block with an observer going into it, dropper facing the left, hopper, comparator, repeater, redstone dust, solid block, dust, solid block off of the redstone torch, solid block, and finish it off with your piston facing down. Remember to take your 4 blocks, put them in the droppers there, and do it when there is nothing in front of the observers. And to power each one of these pistons, just put a piece of redstone dust on the solid block behind it. And you are finished. And that is it right there. I think that is called a pulse divider. I'm not sure. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. It sounds like there's a pretty serious cave above me. But again, that is what the system looks like. And now your only plan now is to wait. I think it takes 5 to 7 minutes for one of these things to grow. Maybe even more. But we're going to place a solid block there. And we're even going to get rid of this one and place it here in hopes that maybe that will increase the rates. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here for an hour. And I am just going to see how much we get from this. I'll probably just sit here and watch it like this. And yeah, we'll see exactly how much we get after an hour wait. Light this place up real good. Okay, so final check. Just make sure that when there's nothing there, you have 4 pieces in the dropper. I'm in place. We'll wait here for an hour and we'll see just how many shards we get. And then we'll think about expanding this off and into the other ones and connecting them all up. Okay, doers, it has been an hour. A lot of these shards have grown up into the big boys. Let's see. What?
What?
Okay, well, it seems like we're gonna need lots of these in order... Does that affect the rates? Does that affect the rates? But only 2 shards in an hour? Well, I'll do another test and I'll put the rates at the end if they improve. But if not, that's lame. And oh my goodness, I have so many of these to set up. If you see somebody with stacks of stained glass, they are legitimately rich. Thank you so much for watching. But thank you everybody so much for watching. So that's the farm right there. It looks like we're gonna need lots of them. Leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, shop Happy Chappy if you need anything. Links are all in the description. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I farmed over a stack in an hour with just Fortune 3 from standing here. It might be more profitable to just stand here in this hole for an hour and just pick up all the buds. Wow. Okay, and for a lot of you that are going to be in the comments asking what's going on here, but what this system does is it recognizes every time there's a new growth rate on one of these. And now you can see this one here, it only has 1 more to go before it turns into the real big cluster, like that one up there. And there's only 1 item left in this dropper. Once that grows and the observer detects it, it's going to send this block over into the hopper, which this will then have an output source, and it will lock this, sending the signal over, lighting this up, also giving power to this piston here, which will then harvest your shard for you. So again, this just recognizes each growth rate from each of the shards, sends out a block or a signal for each one. Once it gets to the final one, it locks everything and harvests it for you. Another simple way of harvesting these is you can see here, I have this one that is upside down. What you want to do is you want to put a slab in the back, slab in the front like so, clear out all of the area behind it so that way you don't hit anything. And then you can just stand here underneath this slab, so you're gonna have to crouch and go down. And then in the gap of the shard, aim when it is this big until you're just aiming at just above that back line right there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to hold down your right click, harvest it, keep holding down your right click and press F3 and T. And now you are officially automatically mining. So we don't have to sit anything as long as we don't touch our mouse. Whenever a new shard grows right in front of us here, we're going to automatically harvest it. You want to make sure that you've got your Fortune 3 pickaxe too as well. But other than that, we are good. I cannot believe that this one still hasn't grown into its final stage yet. What is going on here, buddy? Anyways, thanks again, doers. Links are in the description. Love you guys. Peace.